What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Raga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Scorpio sun sign friends. If you were born between the days of October 23rd and November 21st, then you are a Scorpio sun sign, and this video is for you. December is upon us. I can't believe how quickly 2018 flew by. But now we're at the home stretch of 2018, and I thought we'd do a spread that kind of took a look at the energies of December and helped us to make December the best month possible. So what we're going to look at today is the overall energies of December for Scorpio sun signs, what to hold on to, what to let go of, and finally we're going to do an oracle reading that gives us our overall message for December. Today we're going to be using the Anna K Tarot, as you see here, and then we'll be using the Untamed Truth Oracle after that. And I've already shuffled out the cards and laid them out, so let's jump right on into it with this middle card, which represents the overall energy of Scorpio sun signs this December. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, and keep in mind this is a general reading for a large group of people. Not everything applies to everyone, but we've got the Nine of Swords here, and you never really want to see this card, especially when it's an overall energy. This is kind of the energy of worry, of doubt, of fear, of anxiety. And the feeling I'm getting from this card is that the ego mind is going to interject its little poison. Okay? Now, when I say ego mind, I'm not talking about the idea that I'm better than everybody, right? They're not egoic in that sense. But ego mind as far as the program that is running in our brains the majority of the time. Some of us are more connected to our higher self and our soul, and we are able to minimize the role of the ego, but the vast majority of us, myself included, just has the ego program running nonstop, and it's telling you when you're hungry, it's telling you when your friend's birthday is, but it's also telling you that in 6 months you're going to have zero money and you're going to be homeless, and you better worry about that. And I don't have to tell you that that's not what the ego mind is designed to do. The ego mind is designed to keep you alive. It's designed to solve problems in the now moment, but it's not designed to fill your aura with thought forms of fear, of doubts, of anxiety, of worry, of all these things. So I do see the ego mind running a little bit out of control this December. It's going to be very important for you, my Scorpio friends, and for myself, I'm a Scorpio as well, to really rein that ego in as much as possible. Realize when we are thinking negative thoughts and being conscious of them. It's okay to have negative thoughts. We all do it. And there's almost no way to stop it. But we can stop it in the moment. We can say, whoa, there goes the negative thought. Why did I think that? And how can I transmute that negative thought into something positive? And I think the more that you are able to do that this December, the better your month will be. And you're going to start to see anxiety, worry, fear, doubts kind of slip away into the background a little bit more. So be wary of that this December. All right, let's check out this card, which represents what to hold on to this December, my Scorpio friends. And we got the Ace of Pentacles. The feeling I'm getting here is that it's time to kind of try a new thing. Maybe the energies of the recent past have been a little bit stagnant and you've been feeling in a rut, sort of. And this card is asking you to pull yourself out of that rut. And you're going to do that by bringing in new energy. And this new energy is probably best manifested in the physical world. And what I mean by that is, we can have new emotions, we can bring in new ideas, but the Pentacles are telling you to do something new and tangible in the physical realm. So this means starting a new hobby. This means exercise, doing a new exercise. This means going to new social functions. Anything you can do in the physical world, maybe even changing jobs for those of you who are more extreme, okay? Something new needs to happen, and I think that's kind of what December is providing, is the opportunity for you to say, yes, I'm ready for something new. So if you have been feeling stagnant or stuck in place for some reason this past month or 2 months or however long, then this December is going to be a chance for you to change all that. But you do have to change it. You have to make that conscious decision that I am ready for something new, and then you physically have to go out and do it. And that's all you have to do. Okay, once you do those things, the universe will say, okay, she's serious. Let's really do our part on the energetic level to bring those things. So keep that in mind this December. It's time for something new for a lot of you, and you have to be the one to decide it. All right, let's move on over here. This card represents what to let go of this December, my Scorpio friends. We got the Knight of Swords. And look at this guy. This is a guy who is totally driven by his ego. He wants to think his thoughts and then act on his thoughts and then, push his thoughts out there. And there's no emotion here. There's no intuition here. This is all ego thoughts moving forward. And I think what this card is suggesting to you is to take the ego out of the driver's seat and into the trunk. He doesn't even get to sit in the passenger seat. Put him in the trunk. Let him sit there for a while until he gets claustrophobic, and then maybe let him out if he's nice. But as much as you can this December, act, think, do from the heart and from the intuition as much as you possibly can. The ego's getting you into trouble. Look at this Nine of Swords. The ego's not your amigo. It's not helping you. It helps you in a way, but once it gets out of control, once it has too much power, we all know how power corrupts, and then the ego corrupts. So it's good. Like I said, it'll help you figure out your friend's birthday. It'll help you figure out when you're hungry or solve a problem that you may have. Like, where's my car keys? Although I find that intuition's a far better way to find your lost car keys, but that's a whole different video. But what I'm trying to say is that we got to tone down the ego this month. So be aware, be conscious, and if you feel it happening, then nip it in the bud, put a stop to it, transmute that thought. What I like to do is when I think a negative thought, and I consciously am aware that I thought it, which is not all the time, which is not the majority of the time, I will think of the opposite, the exact opposite. So I found something to criticize. What is the good in the thing I'm criticizing? And the more you do that, the more you train your ego to shut up. Okay. All right, let's move on over to the Untamed Truth Oracle. And I'm going to ask it what message it has for Scorpio sun signs this December. What message do you have for Scorpio sun signs this December? All right. And we've got Messenger. Give me a moment with this card. Okay, the message I'm getting here is that we're not alone. There are, I don't know, infinite number, maybe not infinite, but there are beings in the higher densities that are looking out for us. And they're your guides, they're your higher selves, they're your angels, whatever you want to call it. They're looking out for you, and they're paving the way for you on an energetic level. And their messages are all around. So if you ever feel lost, if you ever feel like you're squandering something or wallowing, or I don't even know, if you feel disconnected, then look for those messages. They are all around you. You overheard a message. Let's say you're getting coffee at Starbucks and you overhear a woman talking to another woman, and she's saying, I don't know what she says, but you just know that what she just said was meant for you. You have this sneaking suspicion that you were supposed to hear that. Well, guess what? You were. And that was a message. And you should take that to heart. That didn't just happen by circumstance. You were supposed to hear that message. And it happens every day, all the time. We're being communicated with. And it's a shame that most of us we have to do it through messages. We can't just listen to our intuition, but that we're living on a low density place, and it's very hard to hear those messages directly. So we hear it in our realities around us. So keep your eyes open and realize that there are signposts about where you're supposed to be going, what you're supposed to be doing all around you. You just have to keep your ears, eyes, and heart open to them, and trust your intuition. If you see a sign and you say, whoa, that sign was meant for me. Well, it was. Just just follow your intuition as much as possible, and you'll hear those messages in a way that you were meant to hear them. Make sense? I hope so. That is the reading for my Scorpio friends. I hope you guys got something out of that. Remember, like I said, this is a general reading for a large group of people. Not everything is meant to resonate with everyone. But if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so through my website, lightofraiga.com. The link is in the description box below. Be sure to do all the YouTube stuff, the liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. I really do appreciate all the interaction you have on my channel, on our channel, I should say. So thank you for that. And I think that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great December. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. Happy taroting. Peace and love.